Shouldn't be too many in tonight. Mind you, Tuesdays are busy.
Oh, I know they were when I was here before. Hope there aren't too many here tomorrow.
Well, don't worry, you're getting the hang of it already. Considering today was your first lunchtime, everything went very well.
With the possible exception of Ronnie throwing out the brewery representative.
A natural mistake, Laura. I was misinformed, dear. Now, when you're taking over a business like this, there are bound to be teething pangs.
I wish he'd get on with some work and stop playing with that lift.
I am not playing with the lift, Laura. I am, in actual fact, testing it.
And have been doing for the past hour.
Nonsense, don't exaggerate.
Well, what's wrong with it, anyway?
Now, I can safely say nothing. Before, we might never have known.
Well, remember to close the flap, dear.
Oh, please.
Well, you know what happened this morning? I don't want you falling down there again.
I went down there.
At speed.
I went down there, Laura, to put on a casket.
Barrel, dear.
Oh, barrel casket, what does it matter? I know you've worked in a pub before. We all know that by now.
Well, don't forget to close the flap.
Look, Laura, and you can listen to this too, Steve.
Yes?
Look, we know that technically you are the landlady, right? But, and if you're wanting a real but, this is a real but. But, you, Laura, are my wife.
True.
Oh, really? Look, Laura, we agreed to run this together, didn't we? Therefore, I am, by definition, per se, the landlord.
Percy the landlord.
Oh. Look, let's not waste time scoring points, Laura. How many years?
10.
10 years? As a departmental subhead of an insurance firm, there isn't much you can teach me about management. Carry on.
Right.
Hey!
Are you all right?
Yes, I'm all right, dear. I just came down here.
Oh, Steve, go down and help him.
I'm all right, dear. I just came down here to check the crates. We're expecting a delivery, you know.
Well, are you sure you're all right? You're bleeding.
No, I'm not. Oh, goodness me. Oh, I must have done that earlier.
No, you didn't. That wasn't there before.
Laura, as you well know, I'm a slow bleeder.
We all know that.
Listen, I heard that, Mullins. Now get on with your work.
Now leave Steve alone.
Insubordinate. Is it all right? Is it deep?
No, dear, no. Now, darling.
Yes. What?
Oh, just stand still.
All right, then, yes.
Listen, dear. You have not been doing very much, have you? Let us stand still. And
No,
look.
I've not been doing a lot, I know. I've just been playing about all morning. Play. Playing up and down on that lift, I know.
Well, you have.
Oh, nonsense, Laura. Come on, stop arguing. I've got work to be done. I'm going to move these crates. Oh, that's the door. Steve, would you put these crates down in the
Yes.
Coming!
Oh, look, do be careful.
Oh.
Let Steve do it.
Really, Laura, I can manage.
Mrs. Corbett,
Yes?
Yes, I'm Mrs. Corbett.
I've got an order for you.
The order, yes.
If you like to come and check it.
I'll take that, please.
Well, if you really think you know how to, dear.
Laura, me, paperwork. There we are.
What's this then?
Well, I've just signed for the delivery.
Well, you haven't had it yet.
I know that, mate. I know that. Give me that, would you please? Steve, would you mind, Steve, open up the flat switch. Where's the lorry? Is it parked outside, then?
No, we parked it on the roof.
Very droll, isn't it? Come on, then.
Blimey, where'd you find him?
That's my husband.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes, well, so am I. No, I'm not. No, well, he's all right. It's just all a little bit new to him, that's all.
I understand.
Got to get it done. Come on. It's only... Sorry. The other way. I don't want to be here.
Truth.
Beg your your pardon?
What's with the whistle, then?
I beg your pardon.
Going to a fancy dress ball, are you?
Look, less of the wit and more of the work.
What time's the big film start, then?
Look, why don't you do what you should be doing?
All right, Guff. In a minute. Sure.
Now then, a lot of stuff to be delivered here.
Right, Governor, any minute now.
You've got nothing better to do than stand about.
Oh, sorry, sir. Just starting. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah?
Do you want all the stuff down there in the cellar?
Yeah, that's the general idea, yes. Where do you think I wanted it? On the roof? Each day. Now, it says here 12 crates of light ale. Could you see your way to delivering them?
You're Mrs. Corbett.
What?
Well, it says on my sheet, Mrs. L. Corbett, licensee. Now, is that you, then?
I am Mr. Corbett. Must be some mistake.
Not surprising in that gear, is it?
12 crates of light ale.
You've got them.
What, where?
In the cellar.
I haven't seen one crate removed from this vehicle.
But they're down there now.
Well, how could they be?
Arnold and I have supernatural powers. We merely concentrate.
Look, do you want me to ring the brewery?
Yeah, good idea. We've got a right one here, Arnold.
That's it. I'm going to... Now you wait. Now wait.
They're incredible, aren't they?
They certainly are. I'm going to ring up the brewery representative and complain about them. Or perhaps you better ring him, Laura. You better do it.
Complain? What about?
Well, they're insolent. They're idle. Do you know one of them actually threw a crate at me?
Through a crate?
Yes, from the cellar.
But that was the empties coming out,
Look,
dear.
Laura, dear, I may be a novice at this game, but is it general practice to throw empties at the landlord?
Look, I'm sure he didn't throw it at you, dear. You probably just got in the way.
I did not.
Well, did a crate actually hit you?
No, as luck would have it, it finished up on the lorry.
Where it was supposed to do.
Are you going to ring or not?
No, I'm not.
Well, let's forget this crate business. Leave that aside. Can you explain to me why no crates have so far been delivered?
No, dear, I can't explain why they haven't been delivered, because they have.
There you are. You see that? What?
But the delivery's finished. They were marvellous.
But they were insolent.
Look, dear, do you mind if I say something?
No, not at all.
Well, it doesn't exactly help the delivery man when you're out there hopping about.
Hopping about? I was not hopping.
Yes, you were. I saw you. Crates were flying over your head. You didn't even notice. No, they were just having a bit of fun, dear.
Bit of fun. Ha, ha, ha. Yes. Just having a bit of a laugh about Laura was telling me. You got me going there. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Excellent delivery, excellent.
Yes, well, how about a drink then?
Not while we're still here, dear.
No, for them, I mean.
We're not open, dear.
Ask them, they always get one.
Lovely day. I say, would you care to imbibe? Small libation?
Ronnie's asking if you would like to have a drink.
You his interpreter, then?
What are you having?
Bloody good laugh.
No, we'll have 3 pints, please.
3 pints, all right. Could you... Oh, Steve, you've seen to it. I'll join you if I may. Laura and I have just taken over this pub. You know, we're still feeling our way around him anyway.
Not that tap, Mr.
All right,
Corbett.
I
Cheers,
understand. It's
Steve.
only a-
I tried to tell you. I've just washed this pump out. But I'm sorry. I should have warned you.
Oh, will you be all right?
Yes, it's only a bit of cleaning fluid.
Yeah, look, love, we better be off. We'll see you next week, all right?
Thank you very much. Oh, sorry, there's the end of your pen.
Thank you very much.
I'll give him a week.
Oh, fortnight.
Quick.
Done. Ta-da, love.
Oh, well, goodbye. Thank you very much.
Oh, dear. Oh,
How are you, dear?
oh. Oh, that was awful.
Oh, Ronnie.
I'm sorry, Mr. Corbett. I should have flushed this pump out by now.
Oh, that's all right, Steve.
No, it's not. It was my fault. My mistake. I'm sorry. I
All
should've-
right, Steve. Not exactly the publican of the year, am I?
Well, considering you knew, I haven't been very helpful.
Yes, you have, Steve, you have. May I, in turn, apologise to you? And Laura, let's not mince words. Let's be brutally frank. I have, up until now, been an absolute and complete failure.
Oh, now, don't be silly, dear. Of course you haven't.
No, of course
I
not.
have, I
No,
have.
you haven't.
Have.
No.
Yes, Steve. Allow me to know my failings.
Mr. Corbett, may I say, I am looking forward to working for you very much.
That's very kind of you, Steve. I shall remember that. He's looking forward to working with me very much. Did you hear that, Laura? I said that. He's looking forward to working with me very much. That's very kind of you, Steve. But it's no use.
Sorry, Ronnie.
It's all right, Steve. Nice lad, that Steve, isn't he?
Oh, you like him now?
No, I always did like him, Laura. I always did. Always very fond of him. Oh, Laura, you know, I am a failure.
No, you're not,
Yes,
dear.
I am.
Yes, dear.
Don't contradict me, dear.
Yes, dear, you are a complete failure.
I know you're trying to make it easier for me, but it's no use.
No, it's no use. You have messed up everything and you are a complete failure.
It's just so much that... What?
You have messed up everything and you are a complete failure.
Oh, I wouldn't say that, dear.
Oh, good grief.
I mean, whose side are you on?
I am not on anybody's side.
Blame your husband for everything that goes wrong, pour scorn on me?
Oh, I don't.
We're supposed to support each other, Laura, you know, not sniggering behind my back all the time.
Don't.
Went down the lift shaft at speed, with the possible exception of Ronnie throwing out the brewery representative.
Now, look, Ronnie.
Don't now look, Ronnie, me dear, in front of Steve, trying to make me look foolish.
I really didn't need to, did I?
Oh, ha, 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 hee, 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 ho, 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 ho.
Stop. Stop it, dear. Look, there are bound to be a few difficulties at first. I understand.
Thank you.
Look, dear, I mean, I know you're a bit upset because technically I am the landlady.
Ha!
Yeah, but I knew you would be. I told you you would be.
Look,
dear, listen to me. Just 1 minute. Just listen to me. I have worked in pubs before. You haven't. Now, you'll get used to it. Look, I wouldn't have taken all this on if I wasn't sure that you'd be capable of taking it over eventually.
Oh, who's being condescending now? If you work very hard, Ronnie, you'll grow up to be a big boy and one day be able to look after the pub all in your own time.
Oh, stop it.
Now, look, Laura, do I or do I not know what I'm doing?
Yes, all right.
That's no answer. I'm sorry, that's no answer. I want to know. Do I or do I not know what I'm doing?
Well, up until now, you've been doing very well.
Do I or do I not know how to run a pub?
No.
Right, that's it. We know where we stand. I do not know how to run a pub. That is it.
Oh, look, dear, I didn't mean it like
Understand,
that.
I am not needed.
Oh, look, Ronnie.
I'm off upstairs, dear.
Ronnie, will you... Oh, stop it, dear. Look, I can't run this place on my own. You've got to come down here tonight.
No, I haven't. Not needed.
Look, are you... What? You're not going to leave me with Mr. Yates on my own?
Mr. Yates, the brewery representative that I flung out, coming tonight. Well, that does it.
No, look, dear, no, I did explain to him that you eventually are going to be the landlord, not me.
Did you?
So you've got to make a good impression on him. To at least stay and talk to him.
I'm not going to suck up to some second-class brewery representative,
I've
Laura.
opened up, Mr. Corbett.
Oh, good.
Oh, you do know Yates is coming in again tonight?
Oh, I didn't know that. Did you know that, Laura? That Mr. Yates is coming in.
Evening, Mr. Yates.
Evening, Steve.
Yates is coming in again? What difference does that make, dear? Roll out the red carpet. Clean the pump. There's a bit of dust there. All right. I flung him out. Terrible thing. Sneaky louse coming in here pretending to be a customer anyway. Heap, 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 heap. What's so special about him? I'm not going to toady to a second-class brewery representative. Yes, Mr. Yates. No, Mr. Yates. 3 bags full, Mr. Yates. Now... Good evening, Mr. Yates.
Good evening.
What you may have just heard, or did just hear, or did just have heard, was in fact me talking about thing, and nothing to do with, and jokingly, of course, and in no way connected with. I mean, if one can't have a good laugh, one might as well be dead.
Quite.
Furthermore, you might not have heard. Did you in fact hear me saying the words? If you'll pardon the expression, did you hear me use the word Yates? Well, that was a natural slip. That name occurred to me only because you were such a very good friend of the family's and such a splendid brewery representative. I mean, one might have said Mr. X. But one said Mr. Yates, in the hypothetical mode.
Could I please have a drink?
Yes, certainly. So, in essence, I said the word Mr. Yates as a for instance, and purely as a hypothetical discourse to my wife, Laura, who, of course, you know.
Good evening, Mr. Yates.
So I used the words, I mean Mr. Yates, merely as a symbol. Merely as a cipher. And in no way intending to mean Mr. Yates, the real viz. So if you're feeling angry, or if you were feeling angry, there's no need to bother, because you weren't. Were you?
I could be soon.
About what you thought you might have heard earlier.
Let's forget it and please get me a drink.
Certainly, certainly.
It's your pint, Mr. Yates.
Thank you, Mrs. Corbett.
Oh, we're really settling in now. Ronnie's been marvellous with the accounts. No, honestly, they were never kept up to date when I was here before. He was marvellous with them. Did it all in an hour. Will you show Mr. Yates, Ronnie?
No, it's only a flare, you know.
You show him.
No, I don't think one ought to show off.
Well, I think one ought to. I'll get them, Mr. Yates.
Can't get the... Thank goodness. Thank goodness one can have a good laugh about my throwing you out this morning. A bit too keen. An excess of zeal. And then, would you believe, you come in now and catch me apparently talking about you, which I wasn't.
Yes, you were.
Yes, I was. But, having admitted that, do you understand my position?
I understand, all right.
Oh, good, good. Thank God you understand my position about what you thought I might have said about you earlier. Well, not you, Mr. Yates, the real viz.
Corbett.
I would apologise if apologies were called for. I may seem to be apologising, but I would indeed apologise if one...
Will you shut up a minute?
Yes, I think that's best. Leave it at that.
Please do.
Enough said, soonest mended. I couldn't agree with you more.
Corbett!
Yes?
At last, I seem to have got through. Now, look, we ought to start in the way we mean to go on.
Quite agree, quite agree. Cards on the bar.
Pardon?
Cards on the bar. I would, by the way, before we have the cards on the thing, like to apologise.
Please don't bother.
Sorry.
Now, your wife's been telling me about you.
Good, was it?
Look, I realise you're in a bit of a state because I'm your boss and I represent the brewery who control your livelihood.
Quite. And a very nice brewery they are, too.
And your wife thought it a good idea if I told you that you mustn't worry about the fact that I could have you out on your ear before you can say, last orders, please.
And I mustn't worry about that. No, quite good. Cards on the thing, Philip.
All I want you to do is relax and do your job. But I must warn you that I have to tell the brewery everything that goes on, or I might lose my job.
Oh, and we wouldn't want that, would we? No. Oh, no, you tell them everything. You don't have to tell them about my throwing you out, do you?
Oh, let's start with a clean slate.
Yes, excellent. Oh, I'm glad you told me that. Would you like another, by the way?
Yeah.
No.
Here you are. Now, you just look at those.
Good. I'll take a seat.
What have you been telling him, dear?
About what?
About me, dear. About me. What have you been telling that public school twit?
Who?
Yates, dear, Yates.
Yes?
Yates. Sorry, nothing, no. Nothing, Mr. Mr. Yates, nothing. Cheers!
Cheers.
Well, look, look, I must go. You can tell me about it later.
Ah, Steve. Just the man I want to see. Having trouble with my crossword today. Look, 7 down, 8 letters. Colonel together with Queen, that's strange things. First letter C.
Well, a colander, strange things.
No. Wait a minute. Col, Colonel, and E.R. Queen. Yes, thank you.
Mr. Corbett, would you serve Mr. Nightingale? I'm a bit tied up.
With you in a minute, Mr. O'Malley. What are you desirous of drinking, sir?
Dunking, that's it. Dunking, well done. Dun Brown, Ruler King, Dippy Ruler Brown before. Dunking, thank you.
I'm sorry?
Now then, Rudyard Kipling with 1 foot in a bucket wouldn't like this, I should imagine. 12.
Would you like a drink?
I've got 6. And I'm stuck with this bloody bucket, you know.
Is it a pint?
Pint? P-I-N-T? Foppintock? No, I don't think so.
It is a pint.
Anyway, thank you for dunking. What do you think about my wife going round not necessarily to a disordered house up the street?
Well, I don't think we know each other well enough. I mean,
Tart.
Oh, I wouldn't say that, no.
You know, I think it's a sailor starting it and finishing off with part of a tennis racket.
Good Lord! I think you're going to need this.
Mind you, I think they've cheated. Must be a different chap doing it today.
A different chap every day, is it?
Well, yes and no. There are three of them that work a sort of rota system. When they change, I can spot it a mile off.
Don't you mind your wife doing this sort of thing, then?
Well, we only tried it together once. She was no good at it, so I get on with it while she finishes her knitting. Thank you for dunking. Calendar, really.
Good Lord.
Very good. I'm very impressed.
Oh, it's just a matter of getting into the swing of things. Thank you.
Yes. Can you handle in here?
Yes,
for a
all
minute?
right. No sweat. You go and help
Oh,
Laura.
I'd better put the lights
No,
on.
no, I'll do the lights. You go and help Laura.
Right.
Just a question of getting into a routine, really, and all falls into place. Would you like another drink, Mr. Yates, or shall I throw you out?
No, thank you very much.
All right, just hang on a second. Oh. Right, the light's coming up, don't you worry. There we are. Oh, dear, wait a minute. No. All right, wait a minute. I just... Oh, no. Sorry, wait a minute. All right.
She was accompanied by Field Marshal Sir Mark Phillips.
All right, I'll fix it.
Anybody serving in here?
Yes, I'll do it.
I'll do it. All right.
Excuse me, but I think I was first.
You can shut up for a start.
Now, just a minute. I think...
Look, she wants a rum and coke, and I want 2 large scotches.
I'll be with you in a minute.
That's more like it.
Rum and coke and... Oh, dear, wait a minute.
I don't think I feel like a rum.
What do you want, then?
I'd like one of those things we had last night.
Oh, good. Scrap the rum, Titch. Lady Macchia wants a flaming Tia Maria.
Certainly, sir. We'll be attracting a different clientele to this.
What?
Nothing.
No, it wasn't Tia Maria. It was green.
Cream de menthe.
No, it wasn't that. But it was green. I remember that.
Oh, stroll on. Hey, what is that?
Yeah, what's that one?
Chartreuse.
Yes, la chartreuse verte. Certainement.
Here, look. They got Cointreau.
Give her that, will you?
What's that?
Cointreau.
Cointreau.
Cointreau. We've got the right one here, Tracy. Just get it for her.
All right.
Shut up and get on with it.
Is everything all right, Ronnie?
Yes, fine, thank you, dear.
Hey, what's this then, eh? Don't tell me we got a real bit of crumpet in you for a change.
Oh, leave it, Reg. I don't like it here anyway.
I want my drinks. And if he don't hurry up, I'll go round there and help myself.
Oh, Reg.
I think I will anyway.
I'm awfully sorry, sir, but I'm afraid we can't serve you.
I'm sorry, sir, this is the landlady, and you must pay everything.
That's all right, darling.
I'm afraid I must ask you to leave now.
Come on, give us a kiss.
Here, really? Good heavens.
I think you'd better leave, sir.
Who are you sticking your oar in?
I am the brewery representative.
Well, just shut it or I'll bottle you.
Oh, come on, Reg.
No, I'm not leaving now, girl. I've had enough with this tart and this ponce, and now he's sticking his 2 penneth in. I'm not leaving here until I get my drinks.
Well, I'm afraid you'll have to.
Well, you're not going to make me, darling, are you? Now then. Who's going to make me leave?
I am.
Now, I'll stick one on you.
Ha ha, what would that prove? If there's anything I hate, it's a brainless hulk of man.
Right.
Right. Now, go on, hit me. You daren't, dare you?
Ah, come on.
Go on, show what a big man you are in front of your girlfriend. Go on, hit me.
No.
Are you going to leave then?
Well, it's a lousy place anyway.
Are you going?
Ah, come on, Trace. We'll go down the grapes.
Don't show your face in here again.
It's Riverdalian.
Yeah, just have a drink, Corbett.
Thank you very much.
Are you all right, love? You were marvellous.
Oh, it's nothing really, you know, it's all in a day's work.
Yes.
Thank you.